Yeah, buddy! All right, this is four-time Miss Olympia Jay Cutler. We're here at Muscle and Strength headquarters in their home gym here. And we're gonna demonstrate the leg press, which everyone and anyone that works out knows how to do a leg press, but do you know how to do it correctly is the question. So I'm gonna explain a couple of tips here on how to really do the foot placements and where to target the legs and where to target, obviously, more of the quads, less of the hamstrings. I think a lot of people have that misconception. They think they just get into the machine and it does the work, but you really have to pay attention to what you're doing and really try to put focus. Obviously, it's a quad exercise. So I'm gonna add a little weight to this, nothing crazy. Not the 10 or 15 plates that you normally see, the Jay Cutler videos online. And this is kind of a unique thing because I've been able to come over here to Muscle and Strength and obviously see their new facility here and give a better idea now on how to perform exercises rather than just do them and see Jay go through the motions. So what I always focus on with doing legs, I always do kind of a warm-up with a leg extension machine, and then I'll walk over to a leg press. It's usually always my second movement. And I want to focus mainly on the quads. Everyone knows I'm known for my big quads and a lot of detail. So what I'm going to show here is my foot placement, okay? As you get higher up on the platform, which people tend to do, you're going to focus more on the hamstrings, which is the back of the legs and the glutes. Obviously, that's not really what I'm trying to focus on, so I'm going to keep my feet lower on the platform, okay? Yes, higher is going to make it a lot easier to press a lot of weights, and we know a lot of the guys, even some of the girls in the gym, like to focus on pressing a lot of weights to impress people. We're going to focus on really just trying to do the work, get the most contraction out of the legs, okay? So my suggestion is, okay, the feet should be, obviously, platforms vary in size. You want to keep your feet on a lower position of the platform, not super high. This is going to work more the hamstring. Unless that's what you're trying to focus on, I would focus more on keeping the legs down in the lower, okay? And not much more than shoulder width apart. I mean, you see a lot of people spreading their legs out, okay? This is going to focus on more of the hamstrings again. You want to keep them at about shoulder width, okay? I like to keep my toes pointed slightly outward. Okay, this is going to allow contraction on the quads. Okay, unlock, okay, feet flat. And you have to make sure as you travel through the motion, the feet stay flat. There's too many people that roll onto the balls of their feet, okay? All the way down, okay, and up, okay? Now remember, a lot of times coming down, you see a lot of people who get on the leg press and they do this kind of motion. That's not going to work, okay? You want to come down to the point where your glutes don't rise off the platform, but you want to come down enough to really get a contraction in the upper quads and up, okay? Sometimes people like to hold on to the sides here, okay? The rep should be steady and really, really just trying to contract the quads. Control the downward motion, obviously explode up, okay? Not to the point where you actually lock the legs out, but really keep tension on the quads. It's very, very important. It's the tension. A lot of exercises you don't necessarily need to lock out, but keep tension on the quads, especially the upper quad. So down, up. Now I complete this for about 10 or 12 repetitions. Always my suggestion. Okay, smooth and steady. Really get that contraction. As you see, I'm not going too deep, but just enough to really, really get a good stretch on the quad and up. Okay, so foot position, super, super important. Really keep your feet lower on the platform. It's going to hit more of the upper quad and, of course, end up with quads like that.